Alright, I'm going to clean up the workbench. That's what I'm going to do. Then maybe I'll do something with this thing. I've mentioned this before. You know, you can pick up a lot of stuff around construction sites, especially as they finish and they're throwing everything in the dumpster. They're throwing everything away that they didn't buy personally, their company did. So I got a bunch of those the other day. Well, they're kind of expensive, I think, but you can do a really cool trick with these. If you want to play a prank on somebody, you wrap that around the drive shaft of their pickup truck. Make sure it's somebody you know and won't be too mad, you know, won't come and shoot you or something like that. Pull it tight and then wrap it around the drive shaft and put a little piece of tape on there. And what will happen is they'll leave and they'll get going down the road, and once they get up to speed, the piece of tape will come off and this tail will start beating the floorboard, and it'll cause a reaction. Now, you don't want to do that in high traffic, stuff like that. You got to be safe with your pranks. And it's got to be somebody that can take a joke. I don't know if there's any people left like that anymore, but if there is, it's a good idea. Maybe it's not a good idea at all. Forget I even ever said anything. Alright. There, I got things mostly cleaned up again, as far as I'm going to take it, because, you know, you can't have it too clean. Alright. Now what I'm going to do is try to get my mind right to figure out the last little bit of what needs figured out here. Alright, we're getting down to it. I've got diagrams spread out. I got manuals being looked at. And I'm getting down to the short hairs, as they say.
Yeah.
Hello, baby.
Hello.
What can I do for you?
I would like to get the proper tools for cutting chain link fence
What you want to cut some chain link fence for?
so that I can fix the top on the chicken.
Let me get right on that.
I appreciate that.
Alright.
Come on, Daisy. Thank you.
Mm-hmm. Look at what my oldest daughter brought me for Father's Day, huh? That should help me get healthier. Alright. I ain't got a whole bunch done today, but I did do a little bit. I think all I got left to do to make this thing run is get all these grounds to a good spot, which is right there. And then run a ground from there to the chassis. And I think it'll run with all the switches and everything from the inside. And the instrument panel will work. I hope so. Because then I can tidy up all these wires. I hope y'all realize I ain't done yet. So they're not laying all over the engine and all that. But I gotta make sure everything works, you know. And then I got a few other things to do. I gotta make a new mount for my steering column, since I can't find the one I already did make. And some other stuff. And then I should be able to fire it up. Oh, I need to get the radiator in it and wire up the electric fans and all that stuff. I'd like to let it run long enough to get warmed up to make sure everything works right. And be able to back it in and out of the shop before I tear it apart again. I'm not really looking forward to that. But it'll get the juices flowing again if we can back it in and out of the garage. It's been clogging up this garage for a long time. It's a lovely Saturday morning, a little hot. Workbench, a mess, but not real bad. It's because I've been doing a little thinking over here. But alright, since it's so blazing hot out there, and I got some air conditioning in here, I think I'm going to see if I can make this thing run today. I'm kind of in the mood for it. Check out this cool book I found somewhere. High Performance Tuning Guide. Hot Street Setups. Check out that dude's hairdo. Wearing a tie working on a distributor. Quadrajet. Ooh. I'll have to look into that. Anyways, that's not for right now. I think really what I need to do is get my grounds all hitched together here and get them grounded there. I might have a couple other things I need to run. Tighten all my connections. Make sure I pull the sock out of the turbo. And I think this thing might run. I'm kind of excited to see it run again. Alright, I got my grounds all hooked up. I've tightened all my connections. I've double checked stuff. I think this thing will run. Anyways, I'm going to go hook the battery. Cross my fingers. I've done it 2 peanut M&Ms for sustenance. I'm going to see if this thing will do what I intended it to do. Well, the first thing I notice is I got dash lights. And that's probably because that switch is on from when I pulled the plunger out. Let me see about that. Oh, something's odd here. I don't know why that's blinking. It should not be. I bet that's because it's got a single flasher. I'm going to pull a flasher and eliminate that issue for the moment. I'm a little nervous. Sure am. Alright, no use being nervous. Let's see what happens. Power on. Glow plugs. That's our ignition. Oh, better put her in neutral. I think we lost connection. Alright, let's try her again. Ignition on. Accessory on. Wait to start, lights out. I lost connection or something here. Let me figure out what's going on. Alright, let's try this again. It works, but it seems like the battery's a little weak. Maybe I ought to charge things up. Yeah, that's what my trouble is. Alright, we've let her charge a little while here. Probably not long enough, but you know how it is. You can't hardly stand it, so you want to try it. And all, so let's see what happens here. The check engine light doesn't stay on as long as you'd think it ought to, but let's see here. What was that racket? Something didn't sound good. Don't see nothing wrong though. Maybe that's what it was. A zip tie on the belt. Phew, that'll make a man nervous. Alright, let's try that one more time. There, you saw it live action, folks. It's already on. I don't know why it does that sometimes. I don't like. Switch is no good or what? Huh. Well, you heard it run. Let me see why I can't get it to crank now. Alright, I had to go to the store. Battery's been charging a while. Let's see if it acts any better. I wonder why it does that. That's why. It completes the ground. It's not getting a good ground there. Hey, look. The tack works. And so does the gas pedal. I'm pretty excited. Alright, I guess I ought to show that to the boy, huh? I like it. Holy smokes. So I can see I'm gonna have to do a little filing right there, make sure that's got a ground. And I can see something's up with my turn signals, but that can be figured out. I didn't ever finish wiring up the horn. I think I still gotta wire up the temps overheat light and the oil pressure switch. But I'm pretty excited. She fired off. That means what I done is good for the most part. Now I can start tidying all this mess up. Alright, well, I'm super excited. That thing cranked up. Next thing I need to do is install the radiator. I think I got some modifying to do here if I recollect correctly. And wire up the fans. The fan. One fan, not two fans. And then I could run this thing for a little more extended period of time. I just discovered I got something going on here. I bumped the steering column and the thing shut off. So I gotta figure that out. I wiggled the wires, it started working again. Maybe it's just a poor connection, but anyways, I got a few things to iron out yet, but I'm pretty excited. It seems to work. And the tack works. The odometer didn't light up none. What are you gonna do? We'll figure it out. I'm gonna ring the bell. Go to MrHeavyChevy.com where you can buy a cool support your local hack t-shirt or hat or something like that. Maybe I ought to make face masks. What do you think? I don't know. Anyways, thanks for watching, y'all. Don't forget to hit the like button. It helps out. View's been in the tank for a long time now. I'm not sure why. Maybe it's because I've just been wiring and wiring and wiring and wiring and wiring and wiring some more. So maybe now that I got it running, we can do some other stuff and back it out of the garage and stuff. But I think next weekend I'm going to put the motor in my dually. That's what I'm going to do. I got an extra day off.